David Sharp is well and truly.
me whenever you feel alone, babe. And when you need to cry, I'll be by your side. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. And when you need to escape from 1,000 fires, I'm gonna kiss you wherever you are. And I'm gonna miss you, I will never lie. Call me whenever you need someone, babe. We're running in the jungle of love. I'm taking it slow. Just follow the flow. Jungle of love. My knees are on
Hello, how are we all doing? Welcome to tonight's stream. We are here just in time for kickoff. How are we all feeling ahead of tonight's game? Get your score predictions in the chat. That's a brilliant start, isn't it? Don't you just love when you're already out of focus? I mean, don't really get much better than that, does it? I think the team that's next to me is correct. I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Let me know if I have got something wrong. But yeah, how are we all feeling? Get your score predictions in the chat. I will catch back up with all of the messages as and when that I can. I believe tonight's game is on Sky Sports Plus. Am I right in saying that? It is. There we go. Sky Sports Plus. We are on. We are here. And the Bantams are walking out now alongside Aston Villa. I don't actually know what the Aston Villa team is. Let me know if the commentary is too loud, too quiet. All that sort of stuff. But how are we all? We'll catch up with all you. Accurate. The big team news, obviously. Anthony Sarsvik drops to the bench. No Jamie Walker in the starting 11. No Colin Doyle in goal. Sam Walker gets to start. No Neil Byrne as well in the starting 11. Callum Johnson gets his first Bradford City start as well. But let me catch back up with all of the messages then. So we have Jack Thornton welcoming. How are we? Sam Ellis as well. Josh Hoyle. Jack says 4-0 Villa. Josh says 3-1. Sam Ellis says 6-1 and Cook will score 5. There is no Louis Barry in the squad. So if you're here because you saw him in the thumbnail, then get clickbaited. I can't say I know any of the Aston Villa players. Maybe the keeper, I think, from Football Manager. But that's about it. Is that Unai Emery's son on the bench? We've also got Indio, who hates Dan Crowley. I don't hate that shout. He's just signed for MK Dons, hasn't he? Big blow that for Notts County. Cav will get a goal today. Adore man of the match. It's a big opportunity for Adore. With all the new signings being available at the weekend, Adore could find himself down the pecking order if he's a bad game tonight. Gaming Ticket says 4-1 City, Patterson, Brace, Poynton and Adore. Then it'll be Pierre. Mick says 0-0. Forza Bantams, I'll be watching the game whilst trying to watch this. Big news, Sam Walker starts indeed. Kyle Stockton, welcome in. High scoring game. We're smart because we postponed the game versus Notts on the weekend and now we won't have to face Crowley. Corbin, mate, you know love you dearly, but Adore is shocking. That and Johnson, watching closely to see if there's hints he's worth the half a season gamble. Get some Elvis on. Or Ian Brown, Callum Brown. 27th minute, Johnson will pull up. Hope not, but we may as well make a prediction of it when it inevitably will happen. Ian Brown is top notch. Do you have Sky Sports? Of course I've got Sky Sports. Of course. I'm Sky Sports till I die. 3-2 City or Pens to City. Interesting news at town. We played a reserve game against Notts and Wilson wasn't involved. I think he could be on his way out. I saw that you won that 3-0, I'm pretty sure. But no one said anything about the team next to me, so I assume that it is accurate. If it's not, then, well, argue amongst yourselves. But we are now underway. Bradford City playing in the white kit tonight. Aston Villa obviously in their home attire. And yeah, make sure to like the stream. I'm going to get that in nice and early tonight. Oh, interesting pass there from Villa. Make sure to like the stream. It would be massively appreciated. As I just need to go through and post that we are live in a few Facebook groups. Starting out with my favourite, Forza Bantams. Just to let people know that we're here and hopefully that they fancy joining. Kieran Kelly concedes a throw in there. I'll be back at half time, no worries, Corbin. I'm surprised you're watching. You're normally not interested in the EFL Trophy games, so part-time fan and all that. And as I'm sure you can tell, I'm very ill. I was planning on maybe doing a match review, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to brave it. People like the live streams. We got consistent, very good viewers in the Barrow one, and we've done that for majority of the season as well. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Callum Kavanagh drops in nice and deep. Lewis Richards with a bit of ping pong outstrengths the Villa Academy man, and it falls to Kavanagh. Looks for an up and under, but instead just concedes possession. But 50 heads it out for a Bradford City throw. Vernon's back and he scored. Yeah, I saw he played in that game. Poynton picks the ball up on the left side, plays it back into Lewis Richards. Lovely footwork between Richards and Poynton. Ball crossed into the box. Headed away by Villa, only as far as Alex Patterson to volley. But he drills that wide of the near post, unfortunately. That would have been a perfect start. It feels very weird watching Bradford City play at Villa Park. Obviously, the last time we did that, we lost, actually. We did technically lose, but it's still one of the greatest nights in Bradford City recent history, isn't it? Probably in history full stop, really. You know what I mean? There's been an issue with my stream, according to Sky. Oh dear. Corbin not invited, not for EFL Trophy games. I'm not gonna make a poor bloke have to travel on a Tuesday for an EFL Trophy round of 16 clash against an academy side. Kavanagh gives the ball away there. I am going to point that out every time that he does it, just because for some reason Graham Alexander believes we don't need another striker. Obviously, Michael Mellon will start against Carlisle. If he doesn't, I'll be concerned. Nice Tash, thank you. I'm trying to grow like a goatee because he doesn't grow at the sides, right? So I'm growing the goatee, but as you can see, it doesn't really grow here either. So trust the process is what we're going to go with. I hate this cup, but I'm now interested. Now we have great competition. Used to watch Aston Samuels in this comp. All about Callum Johnson today. Yeah, it'll be very nice to see him get probably 45 minutes. Baldwin on at half-time is what I would expect. An hour, though, would be really good. Here we go. His first touch of the ball in a Bradford City shirt. Looks very comfortable on it. Finds Brad Halliday. This is what he needs. First couple of passes. Keep him simple. And he's done that very well. It is Jack Shepherd in the middle again tonight. He looks for the diagonal for Lewis Richards. It's not in a bad area. I think he's offside, maybe. Or a goal kick, something like that. But yeah, I like Jack Shepherd in the middle. I don't think he plays as well on the left side, to be honest. I think left side, the middle certainly does suit him the best. Certainly from what I've seen anyway. I wanted to go, but this Australian-looking man is too tight. I'm not paying like 30 quid to get a coach to Aston Villa for an under-21s game. Yeah, I wanted to go to Villa Park and it would have been very nice. But I don't care that much. Not for an academy game. Would that even count as a ground tick? You know? Because you are watching an academy side there. I'm sure at some point I will probably go to watch Aston Villa. Especially next season when we think about what the plans are for the channel. It might not just be Bradford City vlogs next season. I do want to get to more ground hops and all that sort of stuff. To expand the audience of the channel. But there will still be a lot of regular Bradford City content. You know, that is what the main part of the audience is built on. Looks like I'm off to Spain. This guy doesn't want me to watch. Well, I don't mind that, actually. I need to renew my passport. I think. I don't know. You can't blame them. Can't blame who? Them prices are ridiculous. Richards, low ball in. Smashed away. It is still a ground, and it's a very nice ground at that. A very, very nice ground. Poynton looking sick on his man, but he's dispossessed. A lot of the Aston Villa players are actually quite physically well built, I must say. There's none that really look like they're an academy side. Number 47 for Villa looks comfortable on the ball. Smallwood's colliding in. Sorry, that was 45, not 47. Patterson beats his man. Room for a strike, and again he's just dragged it out of that near post. Sure he's going to be a little bit frustrated with that one. It's not have hit the target with either of his chances so far. I'm sure he will be a little bit disappointed, but 5 minutes in, it has been a pretty positive start for us. If you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, we are now on the road to 11,000 subscribers. So if you're not already subscribed, tell your family, your friends, your cats, your dogs. What other pets do people have these days? I mean, you can have anything as a pet, really. I'm sure some people have got like a pet moose or something. SHD turned into Thogden. There's only one true committed Bradford City content creator. You literally disappeared for 3 months. People were in my comment section asking where you'd gone. You know, it's like the Sportswear Dave conundrum. Does anyone know where Sportswear Dave is? Me and Corbin were having this conversation earlier. We've not heard about him for a while and we're a little bit concerned. You know, me and Corbin, big fans of Sportswear Dave personally. Is everything okay? Where is David gone? Brad Howard in behind, cuts the ball back. Out for a corner there by number 73. Pet snake? Yeah, well, my cousin has a pet snake. Premier League clubs shouldn't be in this competition. In normal circumstances, I want us Villa to go out, but there is a chance for our under-21 side to play small heath in an actual fixture if we get through. That is very true. I presume Birmingham count as a northern club then. Because I know that, well, yeah, they must do. If Aston Villa can't, shut up, Sam. Corner ball, pointing to take, left-footed in swinger. It's a decent ball in, headed away there by number 50. Patterson lays it off to Smallwood, who's rocking, I think, a pair of Predators tonight. Lovely flick that from Bobby Poynton to beat his man. Absolutely brilliant. Can't get the cross in, though. And 62 concedes the corner. You watching the game? If so, can't you show it? No, I can't show it. That would land me in a lot of bother. But I can react to it and commentate over it. That, yeah, it's better than the kicking the ghoulies. Or if you're a female, I mean, you probably don't want to be kicked there anyway, do you? Male, female, you know. There is a corner to come. Referee having a word with Kieran Kelly, who is cuddling the goalkeeper, shall we say. Will be Bobby Poynton to take again. Another left-footed in swinger. This one's a bit of a deeper ball. Keeper's out, but he's missed it. It's ping-pong. Richards cuts it back and we'll have another corner. Nice work there. I must admit, I was surprised by maybe the lack of changes in tonight's team. I thought there maybe would have been more changes, in all honesty. Only the 2. Surprised there's no start for Jamie Walker. I am really surprised by that. And no Tyler Smith even in the squad. That certainly surprised me as well. Yeah, you could have a pet snake. You could. No, he's not, Matthew. Nobody should be turning into Thogden or his Tory dad. As I told you, petrol drives 3 hours away. And that should be no more than £25 to go to the Midlands. There is a corner ball to come here. It'll be a right-footed in-swinger, small to take, towards the front post. Flicked on by Kavanagh, and into the back of the net, 4-1-0. Bradford City take the lead. And it is that man again. Callum Kavanagh is having his Tyler Smith EFL Trophy campaign of last season. The Bantams are ahead, and it's Callum Kavanagh again. He won Player of the Round, I believe, in the round of 16, and now he's put the Bantams ahead. A brilliant corner into the box from Richie Smallwood. He gets heavily criticised for his set pieces. That is a brilliant ball in. Kavanagh flicks on at the near post. A brilliant header, in all honesty. I have been very critical of Callum Kavanagh so far this season, especially after he cupped his ears to our fans. But that is a really, really good header from Kavanagh. He scored a few headers last season, didn't he? I think against Newport was a header potentially. Maybe Salford away as well. He scored a couple of headers. He's got one there, and that is a really, really good header. Great ball into the box though from Spalding. That's just a good goal. A well-worked set piece. Against these academy sides, you do have to score from set pieces. You've got to dominate them physically, but to score from a corner, I don't think a lot of people would have expected Callum Kavanagh to score from the first phase of that, and he needed a big game tonight with Michael Mellon not being available, but he will be available at the weekend. Kavanagh needed a good game. Is that enough to warrant him keeping his place on Saturday? I think in Alexander's eyes it probably will be, which I'm not against, but I think Cav could struggle on that big pitch away to Carlisle, but even if he only plays like an hour and then you bring Mellon on. But that's a conversation for another day. Let's see how Kavanagh plays tonight. But obviously great for him to get another goal. Is that his 3rd or 4th goal in this competition so far this season? It's going to be doing him the world of good in terms of his confidence, isn't it? Sportswear Dave has deleted Twitter because of Elon Musk. Really? In fairness to Thogden's dad, I had an Instagram conversation with him about Cliff Richard once. Nice guy. I don't know who Cliff Richard is. He's someone you mentioned a few times, though. It is All City. It is. Said Cav would score. Well, yeah. Boom, Cav. The pigs are flying. Pigs can fly, you know. I was going to make a joke about my co-host's mother there, but I'm not. Kavanagh has pictures of Armstrong and Sparks, a pig and some oil. That's why he keeps getting picked. Oh, Cole Palmer scored for Chelsea. That's more important. That's good for the FPL. Go on, Warm. 4-0 got to be. I can't remember what score prediction I gave. Did I give a score prediction in my match preview? Does anyone remember? Because I did it on Sunday. It felt a bit weird doing it on Sunday. But with there being no game Saturday, it made sense to do it on Sunday. If you didn't watch the match preview on More SHD, then what are you doing? Really? I'm in the stadium. I flew to Spain and ended up actually just diverting into Villa Park. Also, reported today by, I believe, a reliable Swindon journalist. As we know, lovely football. Hold on a moment. Kavanagh plays it out wide to Clark-Ador. He cuts in on that left foot, crosses towards the back post. Kavanagh header towards goal. A little bit tame. Saved by the keeper in the end. But again, lovely counter-attacking football. Ador, Patterson, all involved. Kavanagh getting on the end of it as well. Blue Sky app. I don't know what it is. I said 0-0. I mean, yeah, that goes to show what I know. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Brad Halliday's running down the right wing now. He's pulled out a back heel. Clark-Ador, nice footwork. It's so frustrating, his Clark-Ador, because he's clearly such a very good player. But he just doesn't do enough, does he? But when he does do something, you think, oh, he's actually alright. But he doesn't do it enough. You don't know who Cliff Richard is? He's a national treasure. Treasure, Sam, for pity's sake. No, I don't. Although, you know, right, this is some wonderful insight here. I don't really watch films or series, right? And I watched a new one the other day. It featured G.K. Barry. She was like a cam girl. It was quite good. It was confusing, but I called the ending from the start. I'm not going to spoil it. I think it was called Missing You or Kissing You, something like that. It was quite good, actually. Only 6 parts long. Smallwood, corner in. This time it's very deep. Looking for Brad Halliday at the back post. We'll take another corner kick. Wide for Sound is a tune by Cliff. Oh, is he like a singer? Right, I finally finished the promotion of tonight's stream. I didn't realise I joined so many Aston Villa groups. Have I missed anything? No. I haven't. Right, I'm here. Let me have a look who Cliff is. See if I've ever seen the bloke before. Cliff Richard. No. Corner's come into the box. Keeper's flapped at it. Shepherd. Goal! It's 2. It's Jack Shepherd. It's poor goalkeeping, but the Bantams double their lead. They're too busy faffing on about Cliff Richard. That's bloody Corbyn's fault. And the Bantams are 2 up here against Aston Villa's under-21 side, and it's looking pretty comfortable. Great corner into the box though from Bobby Poynton. The keeper comes out, doesn't claim it. Shepherd has a poke at it, eventually brings the ball down, smashes it pretty centrally, and neither the keeper or I think number 40 can keep it out. Jack Shepherd's on the score sheet again for Bradford City, and it's Aston Villa's under-21s 0, Bradford City 2. Just 15 minutes in, the Bantams are 2 goals to the good, but we did the same thing against Stockport, and then Halliday and Doyle gave 2 goals away. So we'll have to wait and see. But if you are enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like on there for me. Would be massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, we've got plenty of League 2, EFL, even some Premier League content coming up over the next couple of months. So make sure you are subscribed, especially you Aston Villa fans who are new around here. Kavanagh's picked it up again. He's laid it off to Poynton. Can't quite get the ball under control though. Right, anyway, let me catch back up with the chat. I think Halliday has worked hard since he got dropped. He has been very good over the last couple of matches. And Callum Johnson's stepping in here. He finds Poynton. Oh, that's not an ideal sound, is it? He goes out wide to Lewis Richards, drops the step over, lays it back to Poynton. Swings it in. Patterson will challenge, but he won't really win that. Callum Johnson wins his 50-50. And another 50-50. Nice play there from Callum Johnson. Down the line here to Clark-Ador. Drops in. He cuts in and drops the shoulder. Halliday now finds Johnson. We know he can deliver. It's a really good cross into the box. Couple of ricochets. And 45 smashes clear. Summer Holiday with the Shadows and Una Stubbs. I've never heard of it. Changing my prediction to 4-0. They do look a poor side to Aston Villa's under-21s. How did these beat Blackpool? I know they beat them on penalties in the end, but how did they draw 1-1 after 90 minutes? They look really poor. Pointed on the underlap. Wins the corner. Hello, Kai. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I guarantee every Christmas you listen to Chris Richards at least 5 times. What's his most famous Christmas song? Oh wait, is he a homosexual male? Because I've typed in Cliff Richard and the first thing that's come up is when did Cliff Richards come out? But I don't know if they mean maybe the song or it means sexually. I mean, either way, good luck to the guy. Smallwood's cut in here. He's crossed to the back post. And that's headed out for another Bradford City corner. It is. I mean, this commentator sounds very bored, doesn't he? Sir Cliff has been a lifelong bachelor, but is known to have dated Australian dancer Delia Wicks. Delia, that's a nice name, is Delia, isn't it, you know? Corner ball to come. There will be Bobby Poynton to take a left-footed in-swing in front of the Holt end. Clark-Adore free at the back post. Not really got much height in the box, to be honest. Poynton sends it in. Headed away by number 50 this time. Patterson wins his header. No one really wants to challenge. And Aston Villa's under-21s will clear. Halliday will clean that up, though. Lovely stuff. You must know mistletoe and white. What? Christmas time. Mistletoe and... That one. I've definitely heard of it. I wouldn't say it's a go-to. Ooh, that's a foul on Callum Johnson. He's looked pretty good so far, Josh. He has looked pretty good. He sued the BBC, didn't he, for calling him it? Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for get your bag. If someone falsely accuses you of something or slanders your name, then yeah, get your bag, man. Is this commentator alive? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Sam Walker's booted the ball out of play. Aston Villa overthrowing the first time they've really got into our half so far. That is a poor pass though, and Poynton will intercept. Can't quite find Kavanagh with his pass. Yeah, I've heard of that song then. I've heard of it. I couldn't tell you who most songs are by. I know there's one by what's the famous one? Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I know that one. I couldn't tell you any other singers really. Well, none of them are involved. They can't be involved. Well, they're all cup tied. That's why they're not involved. George Lapsley's apparently played for Mansfield in this competition, the club that he left 2 years ago, according to this commentator. Apparently, Lapsley's played for Mansfield. Kieran Kelly will clip a ball into the channel. Poynton looking to pin his man, and he does it pretty well, to be fair to Bobby Poynton. Oh, like an Aston Villa throw, though. He puts the ball down in a bit of frustration there, but 2-0 to the good. 20 minutes in. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. That'd be massively appreciated. The people that we usually go with weren't going, and we would have had to set off too early. Oh, hold on. Aston Villa picked the ball up, 47. Well tackled there by Jack Shepherd. Lovely drop of the shoulder there from Clark-Adore. Can't quite beat another one, though. We would have had to set off too early, and my dad wouldn't have been able to finish quick enough for us to drive. So, but yeah, I'll be there on Saturday. Unfortunately, it's an 12:30 kick-off, so we've got to set off at like 9 o'clock, which means I've got to get up at like 7. Who wants to do that for Carlisle away ground? We've not won that for 40 years. Brilliant. Johnson and Halliday having a word with the referee at the moment. Any more transfer rumours? Last one I heard was The lad from Oxford, yes. That's what I was going to mention a minute ago, wasn't it? Jonathan Tompkinson was a player that we were interested in, as well as Swindon Town, but it's 95% confirmed he's going to be joining Ross County on loan for the remainder of the season. So you would like to think if he had the option between Bradford, Ross County and Swindon, he would come back to Bradford, surely. So it's a bit of an interesting one. It is a bit of an interesting one. But I guess he'll make him more physical. SHD up at 7 don't go well. Recently, over the last couple of weeks, I've been waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock. But I've been having like the craziest of dreams. And then I'll just go back to sleep, I'll have another crazy dream and wake up. And it's just a repeated cycle then. I'll get like 4 or 5 hours sleep, and then the next 3 or 4 hours he's just waking up, having crazy dreams. Like, honestly, every time that I tell the free man about some of these dreams, she's like bewildered. You know, she'll say she has a crazy dream and it's like she's gone to Asda. I say I've had a crazy dream and she's like... Some I wouldn't like to repeat on the stream. And it is Brad Halliday with a throw-in. Callum Kavanagh challenges. Gets a bit of contact on the ball. Smallwood looking to press. But Aston Villa maintain possession. I don't think I'm really going to be able to commentate over the full game. I don't think my throat or my voice will last the full time. But I'll do the bits that I can, the important bits when we score. And surprisingly, I've not actually seen any notifications come up before we've scored, which is nice. Oh, keeper looks a bit suspect with a ball at his feet, but Aston Villa are certainly happy to play out from the back. Obviously, their first team announced the signing of Donyell Marland today, which is very nice for them, I guess. Number 60 picks up the ball on this near side. Shepherd there with a brilliant challenge to win the ball back. Did kind of go through the back of his man, but Pointing will now look to switch the ball over to Clark-Ador. Over on that far side, up against number 50. Looks to cut in on that left foot. Looks to beat him again. This time, though, he concedes possession. Aston Villa do win the ball back, and now they'll drive forward here with number 71, who's coasting past our players here. A little bit too easily for our liking. He's over on that far side, up against Jack Shepherd. Takes him on and beats him. Cuts the ball back. Brought down here by the number 60. Up against Kieran Kelly. He's worked the room for the shot, and that's a really good finish, to be fair. He's absolutely twisted Kieran Kelly inside out. And the number 60, who is Kyrie Pierre, finds the top corner. It's a really good finish, to be fair. They cut us apart far too easily there. And it all came really from Clark-Ador giving the ball away. But then we just don't defend well enough. Kieran Kelly gets absolutely twisted inside out. Doesn't know where he's going. And he's absolutely wrapped there in a top corner. Sam Walker stands absolutely no chance with that one, I don't think. Even though he is 6'7", I'm not going to be overly critical on him. We all know my opinions on him. We need a new keeper. We need to improve on him. But that one, I'm not so sure he should have served that. So I'm not going to criticise him. Aston Villa pull a goal back, though. At least we're going to see some goals. Do I go back to my 3-2 prediction? It is literally, though, the exact same as the Stockport game. Brilliant first 15-20 minutes. Absolutely dominate them. Get 2 goals. And then we just concede a sloppy goal like that. Unnecessarily. I mean, I think it was the number 71 maybe for Aston Villa. Just carried the ball about 40 yards. Just coasting past players like they're not even there. Patterson's not really been too involved in tonight's game. Obviously had them couple of early shots, but that was about it. 25 minutes on the clock then. Aston Villa do pull a goal back. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you are enjoying. Subscribe as well if you are new. I guess playing on Aston Villa's big pitch will give us a bit of preparation to play on Carlisle's big pitch at the weekend. But we do need to remember that some of these players who have got history of injuries, that looked like a foul there to me from Shepherd. We don't overplay them. Like Patterson, for me, shouldn't play more than an hour tonight. Although he is bursting forward. Kavanagh now finds Clark-Ador. Looks to cut the ball back. Kavanagh's pass maybe slightly overhit. Yeah, people like Patterson, Richards won't be risking too much tonight. Kavanagh you probably can, but you might want to get Oliver on. I won't play Pointer more than 70 minutes as well. But we do have another corner. Goodness me. It will be Bobby Poynton to take again. Obviously, we have scored from 2 of our previous set pieces. We've had a lot of corners tonight. And Poynton will take another one. Left-footed in-swinger, sorry. One hand goes up. Sends it into the box. Keeper's out again and he's missed it. And we've scored again. Who's that? Oh, it's Callum Johnson. Callum Johnson on his debut. Oh, I'm absolutely delighted for him. Absolutely delighted for him. He's had such probably a tough half a year really at Bradford City. Finally makes his first appearance after signing in June. Pointing with the ball in, great cross into the box. Johnson just flicks on it. Keeper's in no man's land. And it's Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3. Lovely stuff. 10-9, we'll wait to post this as it'll give a spoiler otherwise. Callum Johnson there with a lovely header though. Lovely header. I mean, their keeper is very suspect. You could argue he could do better for all the goals, but we're not going to complain. We've scored 3 goals at Villa Park inside 27 minutes. Kavanagh, Shepherd and Johnson on the score sheet. 2 of our centre-halves on the score sheet as well. And Bradford City are, for a large part, cruising in this game. 45 seconds ahead. Oh. That's not alright then. I see someone score on their debut. It's been a while. I wonder when the last player was to score on their debut. Adore looks for Halliday on the overlap. Lovely football. Halliday cuts it back but wins yet another corner. I've just gone to get a drink there and I've nearly picked up the barbecue sauce. That would not have tasted nice. But I don't think physically we're overpowering them. Like, they've got quite a tall side and we've not really got that many tall physical players out there tonight. It's only really Kelly. Then you've got your Shepherds, your Johnsons, your Richards. But Kelly's the only one that you think he's a real bruiser. Point and sends the ball in. Flicked on by 50 out for another corner. John Mellish left for Wigan. Do you think still think he's overrated? I do. I've never rated Mellish. I think he's slow, clunky on the ball. Massively lacks agility. His second touch is always a tackle. Yeah, he runs around a lot, but that should be the minimum, shouldn't it? It was like Alex Gilead with us. Always gave 110%, but just didn't have much quality on the ball, and you need a bit better than that sometimes. Like Alex Patterson, he gives you 110%, but he's actually got quality on the ball. He's one of my favourite plays, is Patterson. Small will take this corner then, right-footed in swinger. Sends it into a really good area. Cleared away there. It looked by Callum Johnson, I think. Adore now. Finds Halliday. Pokes it towards goal. Headed away. Poynton brings it down. Out wide to Richie Smallwood. He's going to cross it in towards the back post. Headed up. Kelly will go back to Brad Halliday. Back to Kieran Kelly, who's currently occupying a place on the right wing. Sends a ball into the box. Headed away by Aston Villa. Patterson wins his header. Poynton has to win that 50-50, and he does very nicely to find Lewis Richards over on the near side. No, I can't see us spending £1 million. I don't think we'd ever spend any more than £250,000 on a transfer fee. But we've still got a lot of Rupp's investment to come. You know, we've reinvested some of the Harry Lewis money. We've still got the Jake Young money to spend. There's no way Tommy Lee's cost 400 grand. Halliday now. That looked like he was fouled. Lots of corners today. Big problem for Villa's academy side. It is indeed. Johnson looking to step in. Flicks it over the top for Clark Adore. Cuts it across on his right foot, but that goes straight out of play. It's not an amazing game so far, has Clark Adore, in a game where he needs to play well. He absolutely has to play a minimum 8.5 out of 10, or he's really going to struggle to find himself in the squad. Football card collector, welcome in. Catching the highlights of the goals as they're going on City's Instagram story. That is one of the best places to find it. See, I thought this because some people said 50k, some people said 500k. But if he's out of contract in the summer, it can't have been a lot. I don't think it'd be any more than 150 grand. Which, if you're looking at that, why have we not gone in for him? Like, I know we've got a lot of midfielders, but you could easily get Crowley in. Give him 4 or 5 grand a week. Would he have taken that to come to Bradford City? I don't know. But he must be on close to 10 at MK Dons, surely. Surely. But that puts a big dent in Notts County's title promotion hopes for me. It really does. Because I think we've seen them this season. They've underperformed with him in their side. So to now not have him in their team, how are they going to cope without him? Patterson off a big V at half time, shifted all back and 2 up top. I don't see us changing now. Now that we're playing the 3-4-3, I don't see us changing. No, he's only like 25. Callum Johnson's just smashed someone off the ball. 54 driving forward, out wide to 83. Ball in. He's defended by Kieran Kelly out for a corner. I do need to go and get some tissue. My nose is running. I'll be back in a moment. Let's hope Aston Villa don't score. Keep me updated in the chat if I miss anything. Make sure to like and subscribe. One moment. I'm back. No, I'm pretty sure Dan Crowley's like 25, 26, isn't it? He's only really recently started coming into professional football in England. It's like January 23 where he joined Morecambe. West Ham 2-0 up against Fulham. The Graham Potter effect in full swing at the moment. Callum Kavanagh picks up the ball in a good position here. He shoots on the left foot. Good save from the keeper. First save he's had to make all night. I think that shot was definitely on target. Callum Kavanagh dribbling through a few players. Shoots on the left foot. Poor finish. Straight into the side net him. Well, that's the end of that Fanta. Lovely stuff. Nice shot there from Kavanagh on the left foot, but pretty comfortable for the keeper. I think he needs to go lower there. Try and pass it into the corner. Which I know on his weaker foot could have been a bit harder to do. The number 45 for Aston Villa's under-21s doesn't seem to have the best attitudes, to be honest. He got tackled there pretty fairly, and he just gave up. Nice tackle that from Patterson. The 62 for Aston Villa, not looking very happy. I don't know if he's the captain, maybe. Got some sort of armband, it looks like, on his left shoulder. And I assume they're not for swimming. Apologies about that. Oh, sorry, must be the beer. No, I don't know who you could be thinking of. Crowley. Not too sure. Poynton now with some lovely footwork. He's had a really good game tonight, Bobby Poynton. I've been very impressed with him. Leighton Orient have taken lead against Derby. Obviously, it was around this time last year that we beat them 1-0. That was a very nice, very good day actually. Although I had to pay £10 for parking, so I didn't enjoy that, to be honest. £10 for parking for an AFL Trophy game. Criminal. Patterson with a lovely ball to find Halliday. Kind of took his eye off the ball though, didn't control it. Johnson now swings a really good ball into the box, headed away though by, I think, the Aston Villa goal scorer. Smallwood's pass to Kelly's a bit short, but it's a really nice ball from the Irishman to find Lewis Richards. Ball in, keeper's out, and he's missed it again. This keeper's a nutcase. He just misses everything. What are the fans sarcastically cheering? I don't know. This comp is a good lesson to youth players. You go through group matches thinking you're great, then a Division 4 club puts out their first team and is down to earth again. I still don't know how they beat Blackpool though in the previous round. Like, Blackpool away would have been a much harder tie than Aston Villa's under-21s. I don't know how... I mean, I know they beat him on penalties, but still, they took them to 1-1 after 90 minutes. How bad must Blackpool have been? Have Aston Villa suddenly got a load of new academy players? I don't know. But they don't look great. .35 minutes on the clock. Throw in here for Aston Villa. Looked like maybe a foul. I am just going to call them Aston Villa now, because Aston Villa's under-21s academy side is a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? A bit like how Smith must have felt like the best striker in League 2 playing in it. Well, his mum was criticising Alexander again on... I think it's his mum. Pretty sure it is. There's a Karen Smith on Twitter who criticising Alexander. Let me try and find it. Just hold on a minute. It's about Callum Kavanagh being the player of the round. This Karen S says Smith was top scorer in the competition last season. Never got to mention you're either in Alexander's gang or you're not. I did have to pay the £10, and it was your fault because you hadn't put bloody Google Pay on your phone yet, so I had to pay for it. Any special guests in the Carlisle vlog? No, well, no, because the guest that you're hoping for isn't in attendance. I just call them under 23s, or is it under 21s? I keep skipping the Aston Villa bit. I'm pretty sure it's under 21s. See, when I think about it, like an under 23s team shouldn't exist. If you're 23 years of age and you're still playing academy football, just put the fries in the bag. Just put the fries in the bag. Number 45 again there. He's pony. Gotta get at him. 23 years of age. That's almost Corbyn's age, you know. He's an old man. Kieran Kelly smashes a ball long. Kavanagh will challenge. Spins his man very nicely there. He's put the defender under a bit of pressure, and they don't really know what they're doing at the moment, the Aston Villa's defence. Rumour has it you've got to think for stump peg. Who's got to think for stump peg? Me? What? Nottingham Forest have taken the lead against Liverpool. Kai Paul Freeman, close your eyes. Hopefully Callum Hudson-Odoi got the assist. Lovely challenge there from Callum Johnson to win the ball back. Smallwood now finds Clark Ador out wide. He has to do something here. We have to see some end product. You're in such a good position, Clark. He's forced to save from the keeper. That's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. He said that he's probably going to be doing a watch-along, I think. Oh, I think that he shot. It hit the bottom of point and stood, and then the keeper saved it. 7 minutes to go then until half-time. Still Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3. Will be Bobby Poynton to take. Left-footed in-swinger again. Already scored from a couple of set pieces so far tonight. Poynton's ball in this time is deeper. 50 there with a big towering header. Only as far as Patterson. He goes to Clark Ador. Twisting and turning. Just gives the ball away. It's Clark Ador. I think it's a throw-in for Aston Villa's under 21s. Brilliant. Well done, Clark. One shot, one goal. Not ideal, is it? So let's have a discussion about Saturday then before we get to half time. Make sure you like and subscribe as well if you have not already. If you're watching this back on the VOD, get your thoughts in the comments. So I think we can all say that it's probably going to be Patterson and Smallwood who will be the two deeper midfielders. But who would you start as your two advanced number 10s, and who would be the two that you'd have on the bench as well? Oh, come on, Ador, switch on. Now, the reason why I asked that, what is Clark Ador doing here? He just seems to have switched off a bit. Because obviously we've got a lot of midfielders, but we've also got a lot of options. Patterson shoots from distance. That one's blocked. I would probably go Poynton and Sarcevic and have Lee and Lapsley on the bench. But that means no spot in a squad for Kayla. And surely Kayla's going to get an opportunity. Shepherd stepped in. And won a throw-in. We'll take that. J. Ben travelled with the squad tonight, but not on the bench, unfortunately. Same can be said about Zach Hady. Poynton or Walker with Sarcevic. Yeah, I mean, from that, I wouldn't even have Walker on the bench again. 300k, I think they've overpaid for that, and I can see why Notts have accepted it. Yeah, I would agree. It would just concern me a little bit, though, if he plays Poynton for 90 minutes tonight and then starts him again against Carlisle. So I don't think Poynton will play the whole game, and I hope he doesn't, to be honest. But I'm surprised he's given Ador a start tonight over Walker. But I guess Ador still got 18 months left. Walker in the final year. Didn't want to sign a lower terms contract in the summer. Nearly signed for Carlisle in the summer. That was widely reported and pretty well known, wasn't it? I think Walker was then doing interviews with Carlisle Press or something like that, wasn't he? So Just very interesting. Pointing there with a lovely ball into Clark Adore. He's in behind, up against number 45, slows down. Finds Lewis Richards on the underlap. Cuts the ball across. It's gone all the way across to Callum Johnson, of all people. He lays it off to Halliday. Finds Johnson on the overlap. In behind, cuts it back. Kavanagh, open goal. Oh! He shot. Eventually found Richards at the back post. He poked towards goal, but it's gone wide. A lovely football again from Callum Johnson and Brad Halliday on that right-hand side. Callum Johnson has certainly had a good debut so far. Cuts the ball back. Point and leaves it. Kavanagh's shot, I think he's blocked actually. And Richards can't quite just tap it home. But again, the 45 there for Villa completely switched off. And once again, we have got possession. At 3-1, you would like to think the game is done. Get a fourth and it would absolutely be done though. See, I was looking at the game obviously at the weekend. Carlisle bottom of the league. But we've only won twice away from home all season in the league. And I haven't won away from home since Tranmere on the 12th of October. Our only other away win was on the opening day against MK Dons. We obviously haven't won at Carlisle as well for 40 years. Richards is looking a little bit leggy tonight, I must say. Maybe to get Tyreek right on the pitch at half-time wouldn't be against that. But this is where... Oh, that's on ball. Yeah, definitely on ball. This is where I go back to the Grimsby game. We should have done more changes than that. Once we got it to 3-1, should have been a double change at 70th minute. Should have been another double change at 78, 80 minutes. And then make another change around 85, 86 minutes. But we didn't. We made 2 changes on the 89th minute. And I just think it would have been nice to see some of them newer players play. Get Callum Johnson 10, 15 minutes in that game. And then you're just building up his fitness. Obviously, with Johnson starting tonight, that might mean that he's able to start against Carlisle. And I think with everyone's frustration recently building with Aidan Baldwin, I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see him start and get 60, 65 minutes. But I guess it depends how long he plays tonight. If he plays 45 tonight, you could get 60 out of him at Carlisle. If he plays 60 tonight, get 75 of him at Carlisle. He's flown into another challenge there as Callum Johnson. He's certainly committed. As Baldwin and Sarcevic are currently warming up in the substitution bibs. I'm definitely going to need to get a drink at half time. Goodness me. I do apologise. 2 minutes to go roughly until half time. Plus your stoppages if there is going to be any. Or additional time, whatever you want to call it. What do you call it? Do you call it stoppage time? Injury time? Added time? Fergie time? How do you refer to the additional moments that are played out at the end of both halves? And what part of the country you're from? You know, it's one of them, isn't it? You have a house coat or you have a dressing gown. Or that bread that you eat. People call it a bun. A barb. A bap. A tea cake. A bread cake. I mean, anything other than a tea cake is pretty criminal, isn't it? I don't know if that's normal for the West Yorkshires of among us, but I personally go with tea cake. What it's definitely not is a bap, a barm. Yeah, I could maybe understand bread cake. I don't know why I call it a tea cake though, because it's not a cake. I call it added time from the Mighty Scarborough. You call it Yittle time, right? Okay. That's good to know. The club officially announced it as additional time on their social media channels. Too hot to handle. I've never watched that, to be honest. Is Love Island on tonight? Does anyone know? 9 o'clock? All Stars? Watched it last night. Ekin-Su, the bombshell. Wow. It's crazy. Honestly, it's crazy. Who in the Bradford City... That's another question then. Who in the Bradford City squad is most likely to go on Love Island, do you think? And why is the answer Callum Kavanagh? Because it is. You could definitely see Callum Kavanagh on Love Island, couldn't you? I know Kieran Kelly's got a girlfriend, but he's certainly got a physique to go on Love Island, hasn't he? Jack Shepherd, maybe. But I think he's probably got too much acne to go on Love Island. They'd probably say no, wouldn't they? Alex Patterson. I mean, when he's got his long hair, he's the definition of Love Island. The picture that you can see next to me, When he's got hair like that's a Love Island man. That's an Ibiza final boss. But now he's got his skinhead. I don't really suit it. Alex Patterson will go on Love Island, fake tan and turkey teeth. I don't think he's got turkey teeth, has he? Ooh, challenge there from Kieran Kelly. It's a poor pass though from 47. Callum Johnson driving just around the back line. Done very well there. Looks a very good player. I mean, I know it is only against Aston Villa's academy, but he looks good from what we've seen of him so far. Shepherd there smashes the ball long. 30 seconds to go until half-time. Shepherd challenges. Halliday looking to win the ball. Loses it though. 83 picks it up against Johnson. Stops completely. Now cuts back and goes out wide. 10 seconds until half-time. Beats his man. Good tackle there from Brad Halliday. Stops the cross and that'll be a corner kick for Aston Villa. I assume this will be the last action of the half. Tea cake, dressing gown, extra time. Extra time, yeah, that's another one. Extra time. See, the reason why I wouldn't call it extra time, though, is because, like, in the playoffs or cup matches, when you get the 90 minutes is done, then you go to extra time, don't you? That's why I wouldn't call it extra time. Corner floated in from Aston Villa towards the back post. Easy claim for Sam Walker. There's the half-time whistle then. Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3. Get your first half thoughts in the chat. Goals from Callum Kavanagh, Jack Shepherd and Callum Johnson tonight. Would you make any changes at half-time? Who would you bring on? Who would you bring off? Let me know all that sort of stuff in the chat. Who's impressed you? Who hasn't impressed you? Who's your man of the match? Would you, I don't know, go on Love Island with Alex Patterson? I'm off to go get a drink. I'll be back. I'll leave with some music. That'd be nice of me to do, wouldn't it? But I'll put it quite loud as well.
I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow.
Holly cinched it. Alf cinched it. The Pullett family cinched it. Becky cinched it with a 14-day money-back guarantee.
I cinched it.
With so many great reasons to buy it. The nation aren't just nailing it, they're cinching it.
I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? I'm in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck in like glue. You keep me on loop.
attention, thought I was enough. Yeah, it feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even feeling sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again and again. Busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy, girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and round and round and round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like a movie. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me. When the night was closing in, I was
know you all hate the music, right? But it's copyright free and I have bills to pay. So, just wipe the ice cream off my moustache, which is something that I've got to do these days. Wait, did the stream disconnect? Why did it say that we disconnected? I don't know. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I know we all hate the music, but we've got bills to pay, haven't we? You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Enjoy. Enjoy that. Why not? Enjoy. I'm a nice guy. And it's going to some regulars on the channel, which is great to see as well. Very good to see. I forgot my drink, hold on.
Well, Aston Villa's players back out for the start of the second half. Bradford's, as you can see, just emerging. They're in a strong position. 45 minutes away from a place in the quarter.
I'm back. I have got some milk in my Bradford City inspired cup. It is orange and yellow, which are rather interesting colours, but it'll do. It'll do, you know, it's not about the quality of the drink, it's about how the drink tastes. Are there any changes at the break? I can see Aidan Baldwin, I believe. I think I can see Aidan Baldwin. I can't see Clark Adore. I can see Clark Adore, his last one out. Anthony Sarsvik might have entered the pitch as well, actually. I will confirm that in a moment. I think it is Baldwin and Sarsvik for Patterson and Johnson. I think. But I can't confirm as of right now. So he's 2-1-2 and 450. We are underway for the second half. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. That would be massively appreciated, as I will just confirm that double change. It is Callum Johnson and Alex Patterson who do depart the pitch, and that means it is Aidan Baldwin and Anthony Sarcevic who are replacing them. So double change at the break, probably as expected really. Johnson's obviously first appearance for Bradford City. He was never going to play more than 45 minutes, I don't think. But very good for him, and he played very well. Very impressed with him. And obviously Alex Patterson and Sarcevic just balancing the minutes between themselves ahead of Saturday's game against Carlisle, where I'm sure they both will start. Oh, and David... Oh, hold on. I can feel a sneeze. That's not good. That's not good for anyone. Have you ever seen anyone do that before? That really hurt though. Ow. So I was coughing and somehow at the same time I sneezed. Oh, that really hurt. I think I might be dying here. I can still feel another sneeze. I apologise, chat. Oh, that's a big sneeze. Hold on.
Smallwood with a slightly dodgy ball. Baldwin couldn't get it too far clear. Smallwood wins it back. Now Alcock. Taylor. Pierre. Hemmings is in the box. So is Burrows. Shepherd with a stooping error away.
Right. Apologies about that. Oh, it's a dodgy back pass. That would have been nice to come back to a goal. Where's my phone gone? Sorry, I'm here. I'm here. No, it's not, didn't go everywhere. It just went on my hands a little bit. But it's better than, I don't know, on Andy Cook's knees. Probably don't want snot on there at the moment, does he? I think Kelly might have changed boots. We all have a moment where we think we'll die. I didn't think that would be it though. I wonder if there's anyone who's died because they coughed and sneezed at the same time. That would have not been good, would it? But this is, yeah, I'm pushing myself through the pain barrier just for you guys. So if you've not liked the stream still, then we are going to have serious problems. 5 minutes into the second half, then still 3-1 to Bradford City. I don't think tonight is about making substitutions based off who's playing poorly. It's about thinking who is going to start at the weekend. So I'm looking at Neil Byrne being on the bench, and I'm thinking he needs to come on for one of Kelly or Shepherd at some point. I'm looking at Tyreek Wright. He needs to come on for Lewis Richards. Looking at maybe Walker then for Poynton. And also maybe Oliver for Kavanagh. So I guess maybe Byrne stays on the bench. I think definitely my three other changes will be Oliver, Walker and Wright for Kavanagh, Poynton and Richards, personally. Josh as well, thank you very much for the gifted sub. I know that I kind of papered over that because of the sneezing thing, but thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate that. It's gone to David Jones, so yeah, make sure to say thank you to anyone who gifts any subs, but thank you very much, Josh. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully the sneezing is behind us. Here's Lewis Richards who has the ball on the far side. Looks for Poynton on the overlap. Sends the ball into the box, but it's not great in all honesty, and 62 should be able to deal with that. He looks a pretty tidy central midfielders there, number 62. They don't have many good players, but he looks decent. Well, I say many. For the sort of standard that they need to be at, you know, you can certainly see why they're second bottom. He's a good player. I like Jack Shepherd. He went through a bit of a rough patch. But I think since he's moved back into the middle of the back three, I think he looks really, really solid. He looks much more comfortable there than on the left side. If he plays like this for the remainder of the season, I think he did just sign a new contract with Barnsley, but I'd be looking at maybe getting him back on a perm. Bella coming forward. In on goal. Brilliant challenge, Jack Shepherd, just as we're talking about him there. Really, really good challenge. Was it a good challenge? Did he get a block in? I don't know if he got a block in or not. I don't think it's possible to keep your eyes open while you sneeze. Like, they just close naturally, don't they? No, he didn't even get a touch on that, apparently. Goal kick. I just subbed and liked. I assume you mean liked. Thank you very much, Hillary. Baldwin clips one into the channel. Kavanagh looking to hold it. Does very well eventually. The referee's given a free kick, which I think is harsh. Oh dear, that's not ideal, is it? Referee and Kavanagh having a little bit of a disagreement of how they view the foul. I think it definitely will be 90 minutes though tonight for Adore. Smallwood I would expect, Halliday I would expect, probably then Shepherd and Kelly as well. Oh, Baldwin's been turned inside out. 66 gets off a shot, well blocked there by Shepherd. And I do think it will be Richards, Poynton and Kavanagh will come off. I would say Poynton and Kavanagh maybe around the hour mark. Richards in the 70th minute, or maybe Poynton and Richards on 60 and Kavanagh on 70. Corner ball to come then for Aston Villa's under-21s. 52.5 minutes on the clock. I don't normally like drinking out straws, to be honest, but it suits the cup well, so deal with it. That corner, not only did it not beat the first man, it's straight into the side netting. That is terrible. Fulham have pulled a goal back against West Ham. And Bournemouth have equalised with Chelsea. Kluivert with a penalty there. Sarcevic dropping in, using his physicality very well. It's a poor pass though, it puts Kelly under a bit of pressure. We are still going to look to play out though. Richard sets it back to Kelly, who just clips it into the channel. You said 3-1 before the game, you did. I hope this isn't one of them games though where there's 4 goals in the first half and then just nothing happens in the second half. That would not be ideal, would it? Richards finds Smallwood. He flicks on with a header to Aidan Baldwin. Nice first time pass into Brad Halliday. Steps in and finds Clark Adore. We need a big second half from him here. Plays it simple though to Smallwood. Gets the ball back off of the captain. And it's a simple pass back to Baldwin. He's got so much ability, does Clark Adore, but oh, that's a terrible pass from Aidan Baldwin. I don't know what he's seen there. He's got so much ability, but he's just refusing to use it. And I think he's not going to get a new contract. When it does expire in 18 months, I think he'll be really lucky to still be in the Football League. He's going to be one of them players that has so much potential, but just wastes his career. Because I don't even think it's a case of he doesn't apply himself. Because I think every time you see him, you know, he looks like he's never going to be the type of person to kick up a fuss or cause problems. I just think he's far too calm and casual. And sometimes it can look amazing. But you've just got to do more if you want to make it. Oh! That's a bad challenge on Jack Shepherd. 47 there. I think knew exactly what he was doing. Wanted to leave one on Jack Shepherd. Sure Smallwood will remember that one. I don't ever think it's a case of he's not interested, but I can certainly understand why people would say that about him. I just think he's far too casual. Like, everything's done at a 6 out of 10 intensity. Sarcevic picks up the ball. Oh, his pass has got in between Poynton and Kavanagh there. I hope it's not one of them games. Kelly there stepping in nicely. He's going to go lunge back in. I don't mind that at all. Their play's given a bit to Kelly. I think he's left one on him and then said something to him. He has left us a bit exposed over on that far side. Can 60 keep the ball in? He does. Halliday heads away. Say Event just tweeted saying basically what I were about getting the key players off. Points and clips were in the channel. Richards does look a bit tired tonight. Is it just me that's noticed that, or does anyone else agree with that? Just everything seems to be like he's playing tonight a bit like last season's Lewis Richards rather than this season, and that's not a good thing. I hope the referee's not forgotten. He needs to go back and book that number 47 because it was a very bad challenge on the Barnsley loanee. Sam Walker looks to throw the ball into Clark Adore's feet, who concedes possession, but does win a throw-in. He has now been booked, and he's complaining about it. Is the number 47? It looks like a mixture of Jude Bellingham and Ollie Watkins. Does the number 47? But I might just be thinking Ollie Watkins because he's playing in an Aston Villa kit. Kavanagh running the channel here from the throw-in. 66 hot on his heels. He's done really well there to get back in, to be fair. Goodness me. Kavanagh on the right wing sets it back to Baldwin. I will be there, Josh. I will be there. Kelly out wide to Lewis Richards. Poynton now steps in. Finds Sarcevic. Doesn't really look like at the moment that we're going to make any changes anytime soon. But a goal anytime now would be nice. Shepherd's definitely overhit that ball. I could tell before he even left his boot. Aston Villa looking to play out from the back, but Halliday's pressing very highly on the number 66. The centre half's forced to boot it long. Shepherd wins his header very nicely. Finds Aidan Baldwin. I saw they were 1-0 up if they scored again. Sarcevic with a nice first time touch into Clark Adore, who's got all the time in the world, all the freedom of the penalty area. How has that not gone in the back of the net? It's a right-footed pass across goal. It could have caused anything, and somehow it's not ended up in a goal. Sarcevic finds Adore. Cuts in on that left foot. Shoots. Blocked by number 50. Halliday now. Cross it into a good area. Headed out, I believe, there for a corner. Oh, still 1-0. Yeah, I saw it. Was it Chris Wood scored? Did anyone know who got the assist for that goal? Was it Callum Hudson-Odoi? See Billy Bantam there in the background. A couple of the Bradford media staff as well. Will be Bobby Poynton to take this left-footed in-swinger. Another corner. Obviously it was, I think, Callum Johnson who scored from Poynton's corner in the first half. It's a deep ball in, headed away. Smallwood wins his header. Poynton there with a nice back heel, but just didn't quite come off that time. Now 83 is looking to drive forward. As the ball out wide, Clarkador stumbles up against number 60. Just sets it backwards though, and Aston Villa will look to play out from the back once more. Nearly an hour gone on the clock then. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you are enjoying, and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. Win this game and Bradford City will be in the EFL Trophy quarter-finals. Obviously in the northern region. I don't like that I've gone out of play. The officials do agree. I think all of our substitutions are currently out warming up, but none of them look like they're coming on anytime soon. Although Luchetti and Doyle are in conversation about, looks like a set piece plan potentially, about what they could be doing in the future. The number 47 for Aston Villa has now been subbed off. Young is on. I wonder how many Aston Villa fans are there tonight that are not like family members. Oh, Kavanagh's given the ball away. Aston Villa come forward. The attacker gets away from Shepherd and away from Baldwin. Shot comes in. Good save, Sam Walker. I think he made it look a bit more dramatic than what he was. But yeah, nice footwork there from the number 83. I think his shot might have taken a slight deflection off of Baldwin. I don't know who's still left in the competition, to be honest with you. I think Peterborough, Walsall, they play tonight as well, don't they? But I don't really know. Just whatever the easiest opponent will be. They're going short from the corner. Oh, it's well worked to be fair, but the end product is not really there, and that goes over the bar. Yeah, a goal in the next 5 or 10 minutes would be pretty nice from someone who's not already scored. A Poynton, an Adore, a Sarcevic, someone like that. I think Sars could do with another goal. Not scored for a couple of matches after his winner at Chesterfield. But if he's saving it for Saturday, I don't mind. Peterborough beating Walsall 3-1. Is this the decline of the Saddlers? Walker's distribution, terrible, straight out of play. Bolton are beating Lincoln 1-0. Yeah, we don't want Bolton. To be fair, you know, they're in a bad run of form in the league. I guess in the EFL Trophy, a bit less pressure. Another throw-in to come for the Bantams. And this is the sort of time where I'd like to see some substitutions, please, Graham. Because I think at times you can leave it a bit too long. We want the players to be as fit as possible for the weekend. It's not like we've got morons on the bench. We've got some good quality players on the bench. Get them on the pitch. Tyreek Wright just going to sit back down. I don't know if he is coming on. Doesn't look like he's getting changed. No, he's just gone and sat down on the bench as Tyreek Wright. And I think he should be coming on for Lewis Richards. Because you don't want to knacker him out before the weekend. I know we've not played for 10 days, but you still don't want to tire your players out too much. Lewis Richards is about to take a throw-in. Probably his first one since the Colchester incident. Wigan have taken the lead against Mansfield. I think that's a League One game, is it not? Or an FA Cup game? I think that might be FA Cup, actually. Birmingham are 1-up. So this is what we need. Don't need Peterborough, Bolton and Birmingham all winning. We need all these teams to be out. Obviously, the next round is the final round that's seeded as well. From the semi-final onwards, then you can start getting the southern teams, as we found out last season, with Wickham coming to Valley Parade. Must say, I've not seen much from Smallwood tonight. I've really not seen much from him. He's normally very involved in these EFL Trophy games, but I've not really seen him do much. Cheltenham just scored a last-minute winner. Who did they beat? I feel like they had someone decent, didn't they? Didn't they have a League One team? Who did Cheltenham have? Cabinet looking to apply a press. Aston Villa coming forward then. I was about to say nice from Kelly, but I think it was Shepherd who dealt with it. Either way, one of them dealt with it, and Kelly wins it on the second occasion. Callum Cabinet in behind. I'll do it, Lee, if you gift 2 memberships. How about that? That sounds like a good trade. Cheltenham scored a last-minute winner against Chesterfield. Surely... I was going to say it can't be Chesterfield. Surely they're in the northern. Colchester makes sense. I don't know why I thought they had a really hard tie, Cheltenham. I guess Colchester have been on a good recent run. Formally, I guess. A nice footwork there from 62. There is going to be another change for Bradford City. I could see him getting changed there. I don't see who it was. The ball's cut back, but Sarsvik deals with it. And Baldwin passes forward. Small there, very nice footwork. He finds Poynton. Kelly does go out wide to Lewis Richards, who doesn't really have much option right now. Our performance does seem to have gone a bit flat, and that's why I think we need to see some subs. Just get a bit of freshness on. I don't know, Josh. I can't answer that question. Rotherham 0-0. Sarsvik there with a nice interception. Even like your normal live wires, like your Poyntons. I'm not saying he's playing badly because I think he's playing quite well, but just seems to not have that extra yard of wanting to do something. I think Oliver's coming on, and Walker. Oliver and Walker are coming on. You would assume for Kavanagh and Poynton. That is what I would assume. They are going to do them changes now. It is Kavanagh off for Verdane Oliver. His race, his run, scorer of the first goal for the Bantams tonight.
Callum Cavanagh got the goal scoring underway, and he's been rewarded with 25 or so minutes off.
Where's Verdane Oliver? Oh, there he is.
It is the big front man, Verdane Oliver, to replace him.
Oh, it's Lewis Richards coming off, so Adore will be going to left back.
To replace Lewis Richards, so that's not a like for like.
Um,
There's an attacking midfielder.
Green arrow.
So there will be a reshuffle.
So with Richards coming off, that means we're going 15, 4, 1, 5.
Player Jamie Walker, but he has had his injury issues.
He's not had a single injury issue this season.
Verdane Oliver has been a perennial
Where's Jamie Walker?
season.
And then Walker has come onto the pitch as well.
Experience that could potentially see this one.
So let me just update the on-screen graphic and confirm them substitutions. That all seems to be correct. So it is Lewis Richards and Callum Cavanagh who have departed the pitch, with Jamie Walker and Verdane Oliver entering the park. It does mean that Clark Adore has moved over to left wing back, and Walker obviously slots nicely into that number 10 position. Interesting to see Poynton remaining on the pitch. So still on the bench is Tyreek Wright and Bobby Point and Neil Byrne. So I guess you could still bring Wright on for Poynton. You then move Adore back up to the number 10 spot. But that's interesting from Alexander. To be honest, I mean, I'm not against it. I'm really not against it. He normally just watches the game. I don't think he has the stream on and the game, so he's here before the game, at half time, and after the game.
He's not played a central role in this game, but
Oh, got something in my eye now.
he's done very well, Sam Walker. Minus that kick.
Has he? Sam Walker's done well, apparently. I've seen him make one save. Paqueta's scored for West Ham. They're now 3-1 up. Lovely football there from Newcastle. Aston Villa's under-21s.
Burrows has come to joy.
Nice footwork from 60, twisting and turning. Passes into 71. Should do better with that. Should probably score.
Taken by surprise. I think it was a pass. Hemmings didn't get the right contact.
I don't really know what you want to say. Bournemouth have taken the lead against Chelsea. Goodness me. Un21s Semenyo with a goal. Now number 45 looking to step in.
Yo.
Are we preparing another change? Couldn't quite see that. The camera moved a little bit too fast. 20 minutes to go. Walker looking to apply a press. Nearly wins the ball there. It's a big opportunity for him tonight. I know that he's not got the start, but 20 minutes is still more than enough for him to prove something. Get a goal. Keep him in the squad for the weekend. You know, obviously, Kayla, Lee, Lapsley all being available. Oh, that's never a foul, referee. That is never a foul.
Fouled there by Kelly.
Wonder where Super Bantam is tonight. Normally a regular in the streams. Don't think I've seen him yet.
There's a bit more directness about
Oh dear, Oliver has just smashed the keeper. I was looking at the chat, and Oliver's done the keeper.
straight away. Picked up the Polish goalkeeper. Just got a word from the referee, telling him to calm down.
Got to tell mate, the Premier League second half. We are well better compared to this match. Oh, are you an Aston Villa fan, Hillary? I guess that would make sense. I didn't recognise the name.
Lifting to Patterson.
When we stand and we sing, Stevie Gibson is king.
Through to Pierre. Shepherd in the way.
We finally have a real competitive Premier League. Oh, yeah. It's nice to see someone not just running away from it for once, isn't it? Oliver squares it, looking for Walker. Passes just slightly underhit there. Slightly underhit,
Too close to Zip.
unfortunately.
Kane obeying his presence.
Who do we all reckon will win the Premier League this season? I know probably Liverpool, you'd say, the favourites. I think it depends what business City do this transfer window, to be honest. I think still back City at the start of the season, but even now I'm still like I just struggle to back against them. That's a foul from Halliday. Referee does play on though.
There by Halliday, but Ross Joyce waves advantage. Villa want to get on with it. Here's Caden
Aston Villa going over on that far side. I'm not sure how I feel about Adore at left wing back. Like I just think we look a bit unbalanced. Like playing Tyreek right there's interesting enough for me. I think I'd still be looking to do that. Well, I mean, Forest would be nice, but I can't see them doing it. Oh, 83's done very well there to get away from Shepherd. Nice defending there from Shepherd. Does concede the corner, I think. Or maybe he's won a goal kick, I think.
stricken on the deck.
Sass is having a word with Halliday.
Andy Burrows, you can see why. He's not too far away from a first team breakthrough. He was on the bench against West Ham in the FA Cup tie on Friday evening.
I mean, he looks a decent player, looks one of their best players, but I wouldn't say he's ready to be playing for Villa in the Premier League.
In charge.
That seems a bit far stretched.
A real sign today, though, of just how difficult it's going to be for any Aston Villa.
I'm confused then, Hillary, what you mean by
You can see Burrows going
the Premier League second half we are well better compared to this match. What do you mean?
signing of Dutchman Daniel Marlon from Borussia Dortmund.
17 minutes left on the clock then. Still Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3.
Between these two clubs.
Oliver's gone down there in a little bit of pain. Pointon also gone down. Smallwood gets a challenge in. That should be a Bradford City throw. Referee gives it. Kyle says first Liverpool, second Arsenal, third Nottingham Forest. Who do you see fourth then? Chelsea maybe? I know Man United have had... Man United seem to get results against the big teams, but then really struggle against everyone else. Do I think we'll get promoted? It depends what we do in this window. It's really hard for me to say without knowing what the squad's looking like at the end of the window. We're still a big striker away from me. I like the signing of Mellon, but he's not able to replace what Andy Cook brings you. We still need to get another goalkeeper in. I wouldn't say no to another centre half, but I like the look of Callum Johnson. I think a lot of people probably did rightfully write him off. But if he can stay fit, I think he'll play a big part. I think Johnson, Shepherd and Kelly is probably our best back three, but I like Huntington as well. I'm just not convinced by Burnham Baldwin. Sarsvik, lovely ball to find Halliday. Shot comes in from point and it was a dummy from Walker. We need an experienced striker. Not even necessarily experienced, just a good one. Hopefully Oliver and Smith will leave. That is really what we need. Hopefully Oliver and Smith do leave. Because if they leave, then you got a lot more budget to go out and get a good striker. Because you can't have 7 strikers. As bad as Oliver and Smith are, you can't have 7 when you only play 1 up top. I know we've got Mellon, I know we've got Kavanagh. Kavanagh has started scoring a couple in the EFL Trophy recently, but Smith scored in the EFL Trophy last season. Chesterfield and Rotherham Pens. I don't know who I'd rather play against, to be honest. I mean, I know we beat Chesterfield and lost to Rotherham, but I think Chesterfield was still the better side. I mean, the real question is, why is a 5-year-old still awake at 9:05? But if he or she is watching the stream, then no, I'm all for it. I'm all for them staying up. Staying up just like Morecambe, you know. 7 strikers, only 1 can play. Football physically can't play. Facts, man. Oh, leave him alone, man. He's trying his best. He likes to foul people. That's what he's good at. That's Oliver's specialty. He's just a clumsy guy. Free kick then for Aston Villa. .62 sends the ball into the box. Oh, Shepherd completely mistimed that. Kelly clears out for a corner. Shepherd just completely mistimed his jump. As we approach the final quarter of an hour or so, still at Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3. Not seen any goals in this second half. Make sure to drop a like on the stream though if you haven't already, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. If you're watching this back as a VOD, then get your thoughts in the comment section as well. If you're watching this live, get your thoughts in the live chat. Corner ball for Aston Villa. Right-footed in swinger, deep, straight into Sam Walker's hands. Very easy claim. Cookie's the only striker which is good and he can't play, which is what I mean. I like Mellon though. I do like the signing of Mellon. Hador's gone sliding in and missed his challenge. Halliday nearly got a toe in. Baldwin does get that toe in. And his pass is stray. We're going to see another change. It's for Villa though. Interesting. They're making a double change, triple change. Phil Foden scored again for Man City. They've doubled their lead away at Brentford. So no change for the Bantams yet. And no further changes should I add. I think we need to get Pointing off. He's played far too much football tonight. Should have come off at 70, 75 max. No need for him to still be on that pitch when we've got a big game against Carlisle at the weekend. Shepherd there with a nice glancing header back to Sam Walker. Oh! Just took his eye off the ball there slightly, did Sam Walker. It did trickle through his legs. If he'd been under a bit more pressure, that could have cost us a goal. Oliver there with a nice chest control to find Walker. He switches to Brad Halliday. Wins a throw-in. Corner, maybe? Hello, football card. Hello, please don't spam. I'm talking. I can't say hello to you while I'm talking. No, right, one more. Right, no, that's a timeout. No, right, that's definitely a timeout. What is going on here? Why are we spamming in the chat? Is there any mods in the stream? Any of you mods? Are you alive? Are you here? Corner here then, which Pointon will take in front of the travelling Bradford fans. One hand goes up, sends it into the box, deep ball in, headed away. It'd be nice for us to score a goal in front of the Bradford fans, wouldn't it? All the goals were in the first half, in front of the whole end. Done very well there, Clarkador. Very good there, Clarkador. Rotherham are through. I think I'd rather play against Rotherham than Chesterfield, to be honest. Can we draw Rotherham in the quarterfinals? It seems like we played him in the group stage. I don't really know how it works. Well, I mean, the only common denominator there is the same goalkeeping coach. But even last season, though, Sam Walker did have a few errors. You remember away at Barrow when he threw that free kick into the back of his net? Walker goes out wide to a door, might slightly underhit that pass. He does get the ball. Plymouth have equalised with Oxford. Is that a league game, does anyone know? Kelly finds Smallwood. He floats one in deep, looking for Halliday. He finds Oliver. Lays it off here to Pointon. Deflected over the bar. Corner ball to come, another one. Let me give me nose a little bit of a wipe. Lovely football though. Oliver pinned very well there. Nice control. He's in the championship. That'll be a good point for Liv. That potentially handball. I don't know specifically what part of the body that came off of. But we will now have a corner, which Smallwood will take. Right-footed in-swinger. What day are we on today? Is it Tuesday? Smallwood swings the ball in. Deep. Headed up by number 50 again. He's won quite a lot of headers. Walker at the back post. Clips it back in. Headed away again. Walker beats his man. Lovely play from Walker. Wins the corner. He's given a goal kick. I don't think that were a goal kick personally. They're making another change. And Tyreek Wright's going to warm up again. Is his brother going to come on? You might as well bring him on. What is the positive in keeping Wright on the bench and keeping Pointon on the pitch? What is the positive? Get Pointon off, give him a little bit of a break before Saturday, and Wright's obviously then going to be happy that he's got on the pitch, even if it's only for 5-10 minutes. I just don't understand it. You're 3-1 up, the game's comfortably won. Why not rest your player who's going to be tired for Saturday? And get some fresh legs on the pitch. Like when the game is won, I don't understand why you wouldn't make more subs. I mean, me personally, if I was a manager, I would use all 5 of my subs every single game, no matter what, no matter the quality, no matter the score. But that's just me. That's just how I see the game. Sometimes fresh legs is better than ability. especially at these sort of levels.
The number of players they've used.
Let's commentate around about us, Alan. I think we've used that many players in this competition, have we? I don't think it'd be more than 20.
35 in total.
That can't be us. That must be Aston Villa. Walker there doesn't win his free kick. No, I don't see point in going anywhere. 70 cuts the ball across. Shot comes in, blocked by Kelly. For some reason, I'm about to watch this again. Why do I have to watch it again? Well, 70 cuts the ball across. Shot comes in, blocked by Kelly. Smallwood clears. No, Poynton's going nowhere. Hold on, Sky Sports is frozen. I've just seen the shot again. Let me go try and watch it. Somewhere else. No, I can't even watch it there. So I'm going to have to hope that it comes back. Yeah, but I don't like, where's he going to go? I know Sunderland's always the rumour. What do you mean the chat? Hello, Sky Sports Plus? Well, Sky Sports Plus seems to have just died on us. Is any game working? Any game on Sky Sports Plus? I don't think so. Swindon are apparently playing Birmingham. I can watch Dundee Celtic. That's the only one that seems to be working at the moment. Does anyone fancy a Dundee Celtic watch along? Exeter Mansfield. Exeter Mansfield is playing Cardiff Watford. St. Paul, that's Scott Banks' team. Swindon Birmingham's not working either. I don't know if maybe the EFL Trophy games are just down. Because Plymouth Oxford's working as well on Sky Sports Plus. There we go. Bradford Aston Villa's back on. We're back. Tyrick Wright is going to come on, finally. No, I don't think he'll leave for £3. I don't think Pointing to leave us for anything less than £5 a week. He's probably on 1,500, £2 now. So I think if he does move, it won't be for anything less than £5. But even then, I don't think he's ready to leave Bradford City. Like he's good, but he's not had a 10 goal, 12 assist season. I don't see him leaving until he gets into double figures for both goals and assists, or he gets like 18 goal contributions. Because I think last season it's 7 goal contributions. This season it's 6, 5. Like he's a good player, but he's not getting enough goal contributions. I don't think to make that step up yet. That final change of the game is now coming. Tyrick Wright is going to get 2 minutes on the pitch. So now we need to remove Poynton, remove you, add you, do this, 185, 215, 185, 215, and then it is Tyrick Wright who has entered the pitch. First time I've used him in a graphic for a long time. So he's 15, 415, 15, 415, and green arrow. Tyrick Wright has entered the pitch. So confirmation then of the final change of the game for Bradford City is Bobby Poynton, who has come off the pitch with Tyrick Wright taking his place. Wright's gone into left wing back and Clark Adore will move up to the number 10. Or at least that's what I'm assuming anyway. 66 shoots, flashes across goal, wide, out for a throw-in. Bradford City throw-in as well. But yeah, I think that Poynton sub should have been done 10 minutes earlier for me. 66 there, whips it across goal. Technically never really causes any problems, to be honest, because like no one was there. So it doesn't matter. So it will be Adore, Smallwood, Halliday, Kelly, Shepherd and Walker. Sam Walker that being, who get the full 90 tonight. Smallwood looking to clip one into the channel. One which Jamie Walker will apply a press on. Oliver will now press the keeper, who spends it forwards. Oh, he's backed into him there. Thank you, referee. Complaining like he's not done anything. We've all seen it. So, unfortunately for Neil Burney, he won't be getting on the pitch today, but I think the subs that we've made are the right choices. I like the time that we've done them as well. Not unnecessarily risking players. And we don't need to. Just getting the job done. Shepherd will smash a ball long into the channel.
Bradford fans enjoying their midweek visit to England's
Aston Villa playing out from the back. Nice football, to be fair. SHD live on YouTube. This is well nostalgic. I've done quite a lot of live streams this season, to be honest. Someone told me in the chat that you beat Colchester tonight. Did you beat them on penalties or did you just beat them? Something like that. We're playing at Villa Park tonight, which is pretty cool. 72 there, gone in late on Kelly. He'll remember that, I'm sure. 4 minutes added on then at the end of today's game. Pretty much wrapped up in the first half. It's been a pretty flat second half, in all honesty. Just one of them, just get through it really. Don't get injured, get the job done kind of games. Sarcevic looking to apply press, but he's not done anything, has he? Sarcevic since coming on at half time. I don't think I've noticed anything that he's done. Shepherd goes back to Sam Walker, who clears up the pitch. One for Oliver to challenge. Doesn't win the header. Sarcevic brings the ball down though. Finds Tyreek Wright. Will he take a man on? Or will he pass backwards? He'll pass backwards. We beat Colchester, didn't really deserve to, but take the prize money and dash. Oliver's in behind here. He's beating the offside trap. He's not beating the offside trap. And he's missed anyway. Put it straight to keeper. He wasn't even trying. There was rumours a couple of weeks ago that we were meant to be signing Matty Taylor. I don't think there was any truth in the rumour, but it was reported that he could be on his way. Oh, Brentford have equalised with Man City. Christian Norgard in the 92nd minute. Pretty sure a certain Callum Fowler predicted that. Into the final few moments then of today's game. Make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well. If you haven't already, it would be massively appreciated. I think this will be probably Clark Adore's final appearance of the season for Bradford City. Unless there's a major injury crisis, because he has been really poor tonight. And we've got all the new players coming in. Walker, I think we kind of all expected his time to be done at Bradford City anyway. He's been on for 20 minutes, not really done much. I think tried to buy a cheap free kick and ended up just losing the ball. That's all I can really remember him doing. He's on the ball again now, finds Brad Halliday. Would have been buzzing if you had, to be fair, paying silly wages for a player who isn't up to scratch right now. Well, that's what I was saying when I saw the rumour. I was like, he's 33. I think he's only had 5 league starts for you this season. Why would he then suddenly be good enough to replace Andy Cook?
Well, it's now or never. Aston Villa have got to get 2 in the space of 2 minutes. You would think a nigh on impossible task.
Free kick then for Aston Villa as we approach the final 60 seconds of the game. I think Sky Sports Plus has gone down again. No, we're back. Number 70 will take. Aston Villa using the Arsenal set-piece routine, where they all stand offside, right at the back. They run in, barge in, and just don't win the header. 70 sends it back in there. A couple of ricochets, shot towards goal. Eventually Kelly pokes clear. It's not completely clear though, as we're into the final 50 seconds. Spald's currently in left back. Tyreek Wright's currently up front. Nice feet there from Young. Goes past a couple players. Shoots. Saved by Sam Walker. Cleared off the line by Brad Halliday. And Sam Walker keeps it in play. That'll probably be the final action of the game. Ultimately, he gets the ball and doesn't score a goal. Matty Taylor. That's why he isn't a Cook replacement in simple terms. We've already got 5 strikers who don't score goals. We don't need any more. Baldwin clips one into the channel. 10 seconds left on the clock. Walker brushes his man out of the way. Oliver looks to hold the ball up. Been booed, I think, by the Aston Villa fans. There's the 4 minutes done. Shepherd sends it out wide to Tyreek Wright. And there is the full-time whistle. Aston Villa 1, Bradford City 3 is the full-time score. Job done for the Bantams as we progress through it into the quarter-final. Goals from Callum Kavanagh, Jack Shepherd and Callum Johnson were enough on the night. Johnson making his Bradford City debut after signing back in June for the Bantams. He looked pretty solid. He was probably my man of the match, in all honesty. I think Poynton had a really good first half. Kavanagh looked lively. Sam Walker, for me, had an okay game. Shepherd, I thought, had some really good moments, had a few sloppy moments. Same with Kieran Kelly, to be honest. Brad Halliday, didn't really say I'd noticed him. Maybe a 6 out of 10. Smallwood, didn't really notice him. Patterson, didn't notice. Richards played a bit like last season, if I'm completely honest. Clark had a poor game. Like I say, Poynton did alright. Kavanagh looked lively. In terms of the subs, Baldwin, once I noticed him in the second half. Sartwick didn't notice, obviously, Wright only on the pitch for a couple of minutes. Walker and Oliver, it was 20-25 minutes for them and they didn't really do much. Oliver put himself about a bit, had some nice link-up play at times. But I wouldn't say there were many players who massively stood out across the full 90, but Johnson and Poynton, I would say, the 2 standouts. Their keeper's having a word with the referee. I'm not really too sure why. He probably needs to spend more time on the training pitch. I appreciate you popping in as always, David. As we did get the job done, it was a win for Bradford City. We gifted 5 subs earlier. Not 5 subs, 5 memberships. I'll gift another 5 memberships now. Enjoy. Let's see who they're going to go to. Last time I went to a lot of regulars. That's an interesting name. That's going to come up on screen, isn't it? I maybe recognise James Lynch. That's about it in terms of them names. So I guess sometimes you get them go to new people. Sometimes you get them go to not so new people. Not a bad prediction, good result. No. You predicted 3-2 and then changed it to 4-0. We all saw it. And then you changed it to 10-9. We all saw it. We've all seen it. Nice to see the players and the staff going over to clap the Bradford City fans. Bradford City fans sing the name of Jamie Walker. Could that be his last Bradford City appearance, or will he remain here until the end of the season? Obviously, that squad that played tonight is pretty much the only players available to play in the EFL Trophy. With all our 4 of our new signings cup tied, we might keep Walker till the end of the season just to play in the EFL Trophy, which I think is quite smart, to be honest. I'm not against that idea. But the players have gone down the tunnel, and my throat is in the mud. Get your full-time thoughts in the chat. You can see by my eyes, I'm very poorly. But we got through the full 2 hours. I enjoyed that. Thank you as always for staying with me, keeping me company throughout that time. If you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well. If you are new, as I've said a million times what it feels like in this video. But we had live stream, sorry. We had 52% possession, 15 shots to their 8, 6 on target to their 2. Very nice to see. Apparently we only won 37% of our aerial duels. Aston Villa won 60%. What happened to the other 3%? Where did 3% of aerial duels go? Nobody won them, apparently. We had 82% passing accuracy. They had 80%. We had 79% in the attacking third. They only had 68%, which had a bit more quality on the day. Their goal was a really nice finish, to be fair, but it was just one step too far for Aston Villa. So thank you all so much for tuning in. As always, your support is massively appreciated. Have a good rest of your day. There might be an upload on Thursday. If not, then I guess I'll see you all on Saturday for the Carlisle United match day vlog, which I am looking forward to going back there for the first time since the playoffs, I guess. I'll see you all then.
Till you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just like time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not so long, just like time, just like another season. Come my way this season. Promise you this, as long as you're looking, you'll see the signs. Just for a moment, a flash of light, you'll never forget. I heard you crying aloud, and a part of me cried with you. I finally see why all the meteors fall out of you. Can't escape from this